we should go through the new patch 9.1.5 news that has transpired over the week, because it's generally all good stuff.
Certainly is.
So to kick it off with our first thing then, Tier 20 recolours. Tier 20 recolours have appeared on the patch 9.1.5 PTR. Now, these tier recolours are pretty awesome. It's a really awesome tier. Of course, for the Death Knights and the Demon Hunters, Tier 20 was pretty new because they didn't exist in the Burning Crusade. Tier 20 broadly is a remaster of a Burning Crusade tier set, which, some people say, oh, it's a remaster, it's lazy bikes. I mean, it's an iconic set. Why not bring them up to, to modern standards, because they look great, and they certainly do. And it was interesting, just as we go through all of these, these remastered sets. The Hunter one, it's always been a bizarre set for the Hunters, that tier. I was thinking to myself, right, because there have been strings data mined in 9.1.5 that relate to the Mage Tower. Hey, this Paladin one, I mean, come on, some cool stuff. So I was thinking, right, because this stuff had been data mined, what if you complete the Mage Tower and you get this set? Seems to make sense. The Mage Tower would be pretty hard. This would be a pretty nice, prestigious set to get. But then, as pointed out on Twitter, I forget exactly who by, but it was a good point. There's 36 Mage Tower challenges. Only 12 sets. You probably could have got more out of it, right? So maybe it's not that. But at the same rate, well, those artifact appearances were kind of billed to players during Legion as being, unique for the Mage Tower. And it's not like we've data mined new artifact tints to get via a new Mage Tower, even though there's there's Mage Tower related strings in patch 9.1.5. Now, of course, man, that Warlock one's cool. It could just be some sort of artifact in the data mining or something. It's kind of hard to work it out.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like to talk about the idea of there being, so 36 challenges, 12 rewards. Also remember that if this is part of Legion time walking, then you have a pretty big problem, because if that's active for 2 weeks, if you have unique and exclusive rewards for every class available for 2 weeks, and you drop it kind of, you drop it out of nowhere on players.
Yeah.
Or within, even assuming that this is coming out in, early November, like the PTR suggests via the calendar. If this is the start of November, that will give people, depending on when they announce it, that'll give people who are clued in about 6 weeks to prep, which isn't really long enough to prep every class in a, depends on how they skill, but like in a decent set of gear for now. So I feel like 12 is probably enough for 36, because you wouldn't want to have people to do all 36 over the course of that. So I can imagine that, do it in one class, it's fine. Especially, one per class.
I guess it's like, of all the specs you've got, do it in one of them, you'll get the cool reward.
Yeah, I mean, because then you wouldn't have people also complain about not being able to prep another spec in time because it's Shadowlands and you can't play multiple specs without getting fiddled a little bit.
It'll be a bit nicer. 9.1.5 is out. Not that will really help people for prep.
Exactly. So it's a kind of thing where I can sort of defend this in a way. Also, I mean, they're nice sets.
This is all speculation. We literally don't know how you get these.
Yeah, of course, it's all speculation. I mean, was it Muffinus who teased something about where the sets would be available from in a way that we couldn't tell?
Right.
But I think it was in response to Wohead talking about as a reward for Legion time walking M+, and he gave like a smiley face or something. So they could be M+, they could be mid-char, who knows?
I suppose that could be another way of doing this. Maybe there is, complete all of the Legion time walking Mythic plus to maybe a plus 15. You'll unlock the Mythic set.
Yeah.
Or the character you're on. And I mean, that would be quite a climb to do and not that much time. So maybe that wouldn't exactly be how we do it. But something like that would certainly be motivating. I do think it would motivate me.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, there you go, Blizz. That would work. So yeah, there's these. We're not really sure about them, but they certainly all look cool, and I think these are all rewards that players would enjoy earning.